MediaTalk. Joining me for this segment, we have David Warner. Hey, David, this is editor of Creative Loafing.
Yes.
Our last
editor of Creative Loafing?
I mean, our last 2008. Our last 2000. I know, right? There's way more into that perhaps than you're letting on. But anyways, last time we're together for 2008. No MediaTalk for the rest of the year.
What will people do?
Maybe enjoy their holiday or have a nice New Year's Day. I'm not quite sure.
What will you do?
I will have a nice Christmas. It'll be weird for me. Now let's talk about the cover story.
Meryl Streep. She's back all over the place. Like, the good thing about that interview is
she's like a cockroach. She doesn't go away.
I'm sorry. That's nice. We should have used that in the headline. Like a cockroach, the beautiful Meryl Streep.
No, but she's back, and
she's back. Yeah, and the cool thing about her is that she's doing better than she's ever done. She's making more money than ever. She's a bigger star than the people who put on the movies that they think are going to be big, and she's proud of it. She's almost getting cocky about it, which is kind of refreshing, actually. So many people say, oh, it's just not me, it's not my talent. She steps right in and says, yeah, I'm talented and I deserve it.
Well, she's always been a little bit more in the background, even as talented as she was in the past. I mean, even with her older movies, she didn't really come out and say, here's me. Now, have you actually seen the movie?
No, because it actually doesn't open here till next week, but I hear good things. I've seen the play like 2 or 3 times, and if you haven't seen the play, see the movie. It'll get you. It's one of those things called Doubt.
Doubt, and what's the movie about?
It's about a really fierce, strict nun. That's Meryl, and who suspects that a priest in her parish is sexually abusing one of his charges, and there's no solid evidence, but lots of suspicion and doubts.
She takes him on.
She takes him on. It's a real, and Philip Seymour Hoffman is the other actor in this, so it's going to be a great battle. Yeah.
Nice. So I guess you're going to see that then, huh?
I am. Yeah.
Okay, changing up a little bit. Besides seeing Doubt next week, what are some of the cover story or the
Well, we get a lot of good alternative Christmas ideas in See and Do this week, and we've just started to help people plan their New Year's. We're doing something on the site called 12 Days of New Year's starting tomorrow, where we have Leilani, our events editor, has picked an event that you can look forward to doing, or if you don't like that one, wait for the next day. Have you ever been to First Night in St. Pete?
No, I have never been there, but I've heard tons of great things about it.
It's a great thing for kids. You should take your kids. It's there's all kinds of stuff. There's dance, there's music, there's performance, there's a live giant bubble wrap popping fiesta. Now, is that the way you want to start your new year? You just go there and get your aggression out and pop bubble wrap. I think that would be the best way to go.
I am so there.
Then you watch fireworks, and then at the
and is it every night?
It's just first night.
Is it Friday night? Oh, just.
I mean, it's New Year's Eve.
I got you now. It's the first night.
This is we speak of New Year's Eve is what we are talking about.
I got to tell you, this last show of the year, so I'm a little delayed here. I was excited to see that you guys had some sports blogging on the
Hey, yeah.
I know. That's that
this was in honor of you.
Yeah,
I was tired of coming on here every week and having Janet say, and you forgot to mention such and such bowl game. And so, Holly, who was at Studio 10, the morning show, and her husband are rabid college football fans, but they're on opposite sides of the fence this year because she's
for the
he's the Gators,
right, for the national championship.
For the national championship. So they're going. He said, she said, heavily statistically informed debate on our blog, tampa.creativeloafing.com, the Daily Loaf blog, and lots of people are weighing in as to whether she's right, he's right, but they know their stuff.
They had stats galore. I couldn't believe it.
What's breakfast like at their house? It's scary.
They're brushing their teeth and they start spewing facts out from like the 1976 NCS game or something.
That's right.
I got to tell you, the best comment that I read, which I love the sparring that went back and forth between Matt and Holly, but the best comment out of the 25 posts or how many posts there are was by your own Joe Barty. And it was, figures never lie and liars never figure. I am going to use that.
I know. It's
all the time.
Brilliant.
Did he just make that up?
I didn't ask him. That's a good question. I'm going to say I think he's just full of bon mots like that.
He's full of those little comments.
Yeah. What are those? They're epithets.
There you go.
I don't even. That's not even right. It's one of those words.
One of those things.
It's,
okay, before we
there.
let you go, before we
Yes.
say goodbye to David Warner for 2008.
It sounds so permanent. God, please.
Tell me what your favorite Christmas holiday or memory is.
Wow,
Yeah, I
I'm
wanna
going
know.
deep. I don't know exactly. I think it must have been this teddy bear I had when I was a little kid, because there's a picture of me with this teddy bear. It's almost as big as I am, and I look blissful. So I don't remember it specifically, but I have a picture of it. So
what did you ask Santa for this year? Please don't say something like peace on earth or green in the environment. Something tangible. What did you ask Santa for? Get out of your little
I'm sorry.
your
Everything's
politically correct box.
intangible. I know. I did all the things I wanted too expensive or too impossible. So
There was nothing that you asked Santa for this year.
I haven't even written my letter to Santa. I haven't written a Christmas card. We have a Christmas tree in our living room with no ornaments on it. We're behind the curve.
And unfortunately, David has to actually go back to work, so I guess those ornaments aren't going up on your tree tonight, are they? Well,
Good
David,
point.
thank you very much for coming. Get your Creative Loafing. Go see Doubt. If David wants to see it, I'm sure everybody wants to go see it.
Oh yeah, that's true.
We're going to take our next break, and as soon as I return, I'll be chatting with Robin Nye and Chris Doyle. MediaTalk is presented by Tampa Digital Studios.
That's another thing that people should look forward to in the new year.
That is on
Lights on
January.
Tampa.
Lights on
Yes.
Tampa. It's amazing.
Absolutely.
You go every year, right?
Well, the 1 year it happened, yes.
I thought it was 2 years.
We've been waiting for this for so long. 3 years.
Okay, we're
we've
going to
been
break. MediaTalk will be back in 60 seconds.